T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video presents the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week. Today, it is the Bulls of Smithtown East hosting Half Hollow Hills. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Smithtown East High School here in St. James for our Orlin Cohen T&D Sports Video Productions Game of the Week. Mike Trezza on hand to bring you all the action along with our entire T&D Sports Video crew. We've got a really good matchup here. Both teams trying to take that next step and join some of the teams at the top here in Class A, Suffolk County. These two teams separated by about 10 miles along the north shore of western Suffolk. Hills East, or I should say Half Hollow Hills, coached by Connor Hagans, who is a Hofstra alum, and of course Smithtown East, coached by Rob Campbell, who is a native of Vancouver, British Columbia, and a Stony Brook alum. We'll check the starting lineups. For Half Hollow Hills, starting at attack, it's Cosentino, Bruno, and Rosito. At midfield, it's Anthony Rayo, Ryan Chung, who's the face-off guy, and Joe Filardi. At D, it's Zach Marco, Brooks, and Vogt. There you see Anthony Rayo on your screen, our spotlight player for Half Hollow Hills. We'll give you the starting lineups for Smithtown East. At attack, it's Rooney, Pecorali, and Cameron James. At midfield, it's the 3Ms, Mars, Moses, and Mangles. Mars is the face-off guy. At D, it's Johnny Tirana, Feeney, and Pellegrino. We'll give you the goalie matchup, a pair of sophomores between the pipes. For Half Hollow Hills, it's Sal Santoro, number 1. And for Smithtown East, it is number 30, Brendan Carroll. There you see our Smithtown East spotlight player, number 3, Ryan Rooney, the attackman, a football player, described by his coach Campbell as being a brick house, growing into this leadership role, and headed to Sacred Heart to play some lacrosse in college. So both coaches talked to me during the week. Both guys are expecting a pretty close matchup here this afternoon. Weather should not be too much of a factor after 3 days of unseasonably hot weather here on Long Island. We've got a day that's a little bit cloudy, just a little bit of drizzle early in the day, expected to continue, maybe even pick up. We're going to step away and be back with the opening face-off right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
There's a nice dish, and there's a score. Will Bernie goes boom.
Incredible pass.
Eaton goes, she shoots. High, no, a goal. Eaton is eating.
Calabria ahead inside, high save again. 15 saves.
Every time Spallina beats him.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
Gets it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Manafort, Minning, score!
Fitzpatrick nearly slips down. He fires and he scores! There's the game winner!
Giancarlo Paccarelli. And midfield, Garrett Mangles.
Starting lineups just
Tyler
being
Moses
introduced
and Luke
here
Di
at
Maria.
Smithtown East. We're moments away from the opening
Brandon
face-off. And there you
LSF,
take a look
Brandon
in
Feeney.
at Smithtown East
In
huddle.
the defense, Chris
Again, 4-1 in
Travis
league
Ryan,
play
Sean Pellegrino.
after victories
Last
over
but not
Comac,
least, in
Lindy,
goal,
and Middle
Kevin
Country.
Carroll.
There you see Coach Rob Campbell, who's in his 4th year here at Smithtown East. As I mentioned in the opening, a native of Vancouver, British Columbia, an alumnus of Stony Brook University. So in terms of our coaching matchup, you've got a Stony Brook guy against a Hofstra guy. So you've got the 2 D1 schools on the island covered. Both of these teams trying to take that next step and join some of the teams at the top of this program, of this division, I should say, in Suffolk County. The teams like Ward Melville, Northport, even the smaller schools like Mount Sinai and Rocky Point, who have been on top for the last number of years. So each team looking to break out of the middle of the pack. There you see the goalie for Hills. That is number 1, Sal Santoro. Santoro, as I mentioned in the opening, just a sophomore. There you take a look at the goalie for Smithtown East, all the way on your right, number 30. That is Brendan Carroll. Both goalies, as I mentioned, sophomores, so looking to grow into the role. They shake hands, and each guy heads towards his respective goal. Getting set to get underway. Smithtown East in the white uniforms, red numbers and letters. Half Hollow Hills in the black, also red numbers. It's going to be Brendan Mars facing off against Chung to start the game. Chung won 16 out of 20 face-offs against Whitman. Both guys trying to get low. Chung gets lower and he takes it away. Quickly on the attack. Almost turned over, and it is turned over. Smithtown East is going to take over possession. It is Mangles who carries it across the midfield stripe. Dishes off to Pellegrino. Pellegrino now on the near side. Brendan Mars, as we mentioned, has been taking the majority of the face-offs. Sends it up top to Moses. Around the horn it goes. Smithtown East trying to settle into the offense, just underway here. Moses thought about it, passed it up. Here's Mars, gives it up. Lefty shot, and a score!
Goal! Cameron James!
Cameron
Assist.
James!
Brendan Mars.
Not to be confused with James Cameron. Put Smithtown East on the board. 1-0. We'll take another look at this. Nice dish off. Here's a dodge by James. Lefty shot, puts it low, puts it in. Quickly, the Bulls are up 1-0. Mars will be back out there working against Chung. Once again, Chung gets possession. Quick work around, turn and fire, and a goal.
Goal Hills.
I think that's Bruno. We'll take another look. Nice ball movement in front of the cage. They get it to James Bruno. He turns and he fires and he puts them on the board. So quickly we're tied at 1 apiece. 10:51 to go in the opening quarter. From here at Smithtown East, Mike Trezor on hand along with our entire T&D Sports video crew. This time it's Cracchiola who takes the face-off, and he loses it. Hills will take possession of the ball. Bruno trying to split defenders. Or actually, it's Rayo. Cosentino on the far side. This side to Rosito. Rosito, the lefty, works it around behind the cage to Bruno now at the X. Cosentino, nice dish. Lefty shot came from Rosito. That shot goes wide. It's tracked down by Bruno, who'll keep possession for his team. Here's Rayo. Rayo puts it high. That might have gotten deflected by Trebin. In either case, Hills keeps the ball. Here's Rayo. Nice find inside. Bounce shot goes wide. Shot came from Cosentino. Johnny Tirana on the run now for the Bulls. Tirana, a couple nice moves to bring it into the zone. He bounces the shot, and there's a save. First save of the day by Santoro. Teams tied at 1 apiece. 9 minutes left in the opening quarter. Rooney works at the X, guarded by Vogt. Rooney gets it back, once again goes behind the cage. Nice find in front, low shot, and there's a save. Santoro with his second. Filardi brings it into the zone. Rayo. Hills taking their time on this possession. They work it around. Rosito. Rayo, and there's a save. Carroll with his first. Back the other way is Rooney, puts the shot high. Goes over the crossbar. Smithtown East keeps. They work it around the perimeter. Luke DiMaria now in. Ball goes far side to Mars. Now comes back this side to Cole Milani, who's in. Spin move, gives it off up top. Mars still has it. Shot, point blank range is a save by Santoro, his third of the game. Back the other way is Hills. Luke Bradley now on. Down to 6.5 left in the first. Team's tied at 1. Cosentino holds, now gives it up Rosito near side. Tried to get it to Chung. It bounced away from him. Ball still loose at midfield. One player loses a stick, and finally it's Trebbing who gets on it for Smithtown East. Nice dish across the field. Shot came from Rooney. Shot was foiled in front.
Great check and clear, Chris Trebbing.
The Bulls will keep it. Just under 6 minutes to go left in the first. Brendan Mars gives it up to Devlin, who's now in. Mars puts the shot high. It got deflected by a defenseman. I think that was Casamento who got his stick on it. Rooney with Vogt guarding him tightly. Cosentino. Quick shot and a score.
Goal,
Pecorelli.
Pecorelli.
Pecorelli with his first. Comes around the cage. He loses Casamento. Puts the bounce shot low. Puts it in. Pecorelli, the junior, attack with his first goal of the game, and Smithtown East on top for the first time. They lead 2-1. Cracchiola in for the face-off against Chung. Gets called for procedure, so Hills will take over. And Rayo carries it in. Rayo puts the shot high and wide. Coach Campbell had a lot of nice things to say about Cracchiola. Thinks he's going to be a star on this team. Just a freshman. Hills works it around. Really spreading the field now. Looking for some room. Good defense by Smithtown East, and a late flag comes in. We've got a goal. It is Bruno again, his second of the game. Let's take another look at this. It's Bradley who gets knocked down. They get it to Bruno right in front at point-blank range, and he puts it home. Second time today for James Bruno. It's going to be Brody Ritter who's going to take the face-off for Smithtown East. Once again, he'll work against Chung. Chung has taken every face-off. Smithtown East trying different guys. Chung beats it again, but possession is going to go over to Smithtown East. Mangles on the far side. Waits for help from Moses. Now Mars. The three middies each get a touch. Mars breaks towards the cage. Tried to get it to Moses. It's recovered and put back in by
Mangles. Great scoop and goal.
Mangles, his first goal of the game. Let's take a look at this ball movement. They try to get it to Moses. It goes off the stick of a defender, but Mangles is Johnny on the spot, pops it back in, and puts Smithtown East up 3-2. Down to 3:49 left in the first. They'll keep Ritter in there for the face-off. Once again, he'll work against Ryan Chung. Chung trying to get low, but finally, it's scooped by Ritter. Ritter gets possession for his team and then heads off. Cracchiola is in there at midi for the Bulls. Mars on the far side. This time the Bulls will work it around the horn. Moses trying to lose his defender with the spin. He's doubled, gives it up. Here's Mars. Finds James. James carries behind the cage. Changes direction. Up top. Mars thought about it. Now he'll pull the trigger, and it sails over the crossbar.
Smithtown ball.
Good idea that time by Brendan Mars, senior midfielder. Thought about that first shot, passed it up, got a little bit closer, and his shot got deflected. Mangles carries the ball to his right side. Now it's Cameron James. His pass goes off the stick. Battle for it on the far side. Smithtown East keeps. Mangles tried to get it cranked up, but we've got a whistle first. And Hills is going to get the ball. Approaching the 2-minute-to-play mark in the first quarter. Bulls lead 3-2 over Half Hollow Hills. Here's Rayo. Nice dish. Shot and a save by Carroll. Carroll's second of the day. Carried into the zone by Tirana. Gives it up, gets off. In the stick of Mangles, who flips over to Mars. Milani now back into the game. Milani up top. Far side Mars. .1 minute left in the quarter. Good D by Hills that time. Mangles looking on cork one. Still with possession, gives it up top, Milani. Mars carries it behind. Down to 30 seconds left. Cameron James looking for room. Sends it up top, Mangles. Just keeps it in the zone. Down to 17 seconds left, and we've got a timeout. We'll step away and be back with the last 17 seconds of this quarter right after this. T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
We've got exciting flag football action coming your way. This coming Tuesday, I can't wait for that. But right here at Smithtown East, the Bulls lead Half Hollow Hills 3-2. Just 17 seconds left. And we'll see if East can pad that lead by 1 before the end of this quarter. Down under 10. Milani, they're counting it down for him. Mars puts it low, shot is blocked in front, and that's going to do it. First quarter comes to a close with Smithtown East leading Half Hollow Hills 3-2. We're going to step away and be back with more action right after this. You're watching the Orlin and Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
And a goal. He's cut. Beautiful save. Shot and a goal.
Getting top side to his left hand, comes around the corner, shoots it to the far post, low and away. Tough for any goalies to make that save.
Shot and a nice save.
Owen does a good job here. Moves hard without the ball.
And a goal. Number 79.
Looks like they're going to push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wonka. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal. It takes more than one player to guard. Now that is beautiful. That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alamo really showcasing that she can do it all. She's going to go for another goal. Tess Calabria with the ball. She's taking it all the way, and she's going to have a goal.
Welcome back to Smithtown East High School in St. James. Smithtown East leads Half Hollow Hills 3-2 as we start the second quarter. Goals by Pecorali, James, and Mangles for Smithtown East in that first quarter. James Bruno with both goals for Half Hollow Hills. Smithtown East in the white moves left to right. Garrett Mangles, the big kid, captain of the Middies. Now with possession, gets a pick from James, spins, shoots, and scores! Mangles, 2 on the day, has just put Smithtown East up 4-2. Gets a nice pick from Cameron James right there. Spins to his left, fires up the lefty shot, puts it in the left lower corner, and puts his team up by 2. Chung has taken every face-off for Half Hollow Hills. This time again, he'll work against Brody Ritter.
You all right, dude?
Chung gets possession, on the move, bounce shot, bounces over the crossbar. I'm joined now by Jason Lambert, athletic director here at Smithtown East. Jason, good to have you with me.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here today.
So what do you think of what you've seen so far from your Smithtown East team?
About what I expected. I expected a close game today. Hills West. Half Hollow Hills is a really good opponent this year. Strong resume. Played some really good competition. Northport, Melville, and expected a close game here.
I've been calling them Hills East all day. Now you're calling them Hills West. We have to get used to just one Hills team. As a shot, that shot came from Cosentino. It goes wide, and Half Hollow Hills, East and West, is going to keep the ball. They trail by 2, 10:40 left. James Bruno on the near side gives it up, Cosentino. Now they'll work it to the far side for Rayo. Rayo guarded by Trebick. Good D that time by Cracchiola. Just a freshman, but a good two-way player. Nice hit that time by Mangles. Janot, haven't called his name a lot yet. He's trying to get into the action. Cosentino gets around his man, spins back the other way, gets it to Rayo. Rayo's been quiet, looking to get something on court. Guarded by Feeney.
What time does this game start?
Feeney will bounce back and forth between long pole, midi, and D.
Text Jenna because we want to come see him pitch.
Cosentino.
And it starts at 2?
Now to Rayo. Rayo gets a pick. Nice dish inside and a score. Cosentino.
You see, but the last 2 goals, each team came off a pick. How effective just getting your defender to take a slower step on the ball, create space. Here Rayo gets to his right hand, little pick and roll action, and they slip it underneath the guy inside. Good patience on the offense, good long sustained possession. East did a really good job and just gave up a little look inside there at the end.
Cosentino, his first. Bruno has 2. And Half Hollow Hills has cut it to a 4-3 deficit. Once again, it's Ritter working in the face-off circle against Ryan Chung. Cosentino sneaks in there and scoops it.
Half Hollow Hills has done a really nice job at facing off all day today, giving them extra possessions.
Ryan Chung Looking on cork one, he does, and he scores.
Goal hit.
And quickly we're tied at 4.
Game of runs. West was Smithtown East up 2. Here comes Half Hollow Hills, 2 in a row. Too much space. Gets around the approach. Buries it to the low corner. Good shot for face-off kid as well. Way to finish the ball.
This time we're going to try Cracchiola, the freshman, in the face-off circle. He'll work against Ryan Chung, who's been there all afternoon. So Smithtown East, after going up 4-2, has now led up 2 in a row. Chung still battling for it, and Hills comes away with it. It is Filardi who controls. Cosentino far side. Rosito looking to get that lefty shot uncranked. Can't do it. Here's Rayo working against Tirana. Shot goes high. Tirana might have gotten a piece of it. Rayo whips it up top. Don't think he was expecting the return pass, but he got it anyway. It is Bradley. He's knocked off the play, carries it behind. Nice dish in front, and that shot can't be controlled. Back the other way quickly is Smithtown East.
Got numbers if they push.
Mangles is tripped. Let's
Should
see
be
if
a
there's
flag.
a call. It comes in late, and Smithtown East is going to go on the man up.
Good job here. Way to attack a transition. Way to draw the foul. He called the 1 minute trip on this. Hills gets a good look here. They throw it to the back pipe. Just goes wide. East does a good job starting to clear, getting it off the ground by Trebbing. He outlets. They transition through the midline. Mangles does a good job drawing a foul.
So let's see what the Bulls can do on the man up. Tied at 4 with 7:40 left before halftime.
Like to see them take their time a little bit, maybe use some of the minute up. Try to read what Hills is doing on D. Run a good set here. Find an opening.
Di Maria is in there on the man up. Comes near side. Cameron James. Mangles. To Di Maria. He turns and fires. He puts it in.
Goal. Di Maria.
Nice dish by Mangles.
Real good look by Mangles. I like the cut by Di Maria. He keeps his eye on the ball the whole time, finds a soft spot in the zone against the man down, catches it and buries it. Great look by Mangles. And Di Maria creates the space by cutting through and capitalizes on the opportunity.
Smithtown East goes up 5-4. Mangles is a big kid, Jason. Does he play anything else?
I'd love for him to say he played football, but he did not. I had the pleasure of coaching him and his brothers here in the program at the varsity level and also at the middle school level. Garrett's done a great job. We're very proud of him. He's got a bright future at Sacred Heart. He's doing a little bit of everything today, scoring goals, getting assists, clearing the ball, playing the wing. He's doing it all. So he's really living up to being a senior captain and a leader for us out here this spring.
Smithtown East gains possession. Carroll gets it out to James. Ball's loose at midfield. Scrambled for it along the near sideline. And ground ball is scooped up by Cosentino. We've got a timeout. We're going to step away and be back with much more right after this on T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
We've got exciting girls flag football action coming your way on Tuesday from Division for the first time this year. Very, very pumped up for that. And back to live action here at Smithtown East as Half Hollow Hills has the ball. Cosentino, they ride him off the play. Nice D by Mangles.
Again, great job by Mangles playing both sides of the field. You love to see that from your senior leaders.
Rayo looking to create. Mangles now on him. Mangles is everywhere. Rayo turns and fires and scores.
Rayo does a real nice job here getting to the middle of the field. Mangles good on ball D. He needs help there. We got to get a slide. Nobody comes. Rayo's able to get dead center. He's going to bury that 10 out of 10 times.
Looked like just momentarily Mangles lost his footing there, Jason.
Yeah, just got tripped up on the turf a little bit, and we were a little late sliding, and Ray was going to step in the middle of the field there and bury it. He's not going to miss from there.
Rayo with his first goal on the game has just tied it at 5. 6:23 left before halftime. Mike Trezza now with Jason Lambert on hand from here at Smithtown East. Our T&D Sports Video Game of the Week has lived up to the billing as Chung comes away with it for Half Hollow Hills. Bradley on the move to his right, guarded tightly by Treving. Sun looks like it's starting to try to come out, but the drizzle continues as we've got a whistle.
They've got a timeout by Hills.
So as I mentioned, Jason, we've got exciting girls flag football coming up.
Yes, flag football is catching on here in Suffolk County. It's something here in Smithtown that we're definitely going to explore, look to add for next spring. We put out a survey to our students, 8th through 11th grade, trying to see what the interest level is to determine whether or not we'll have 2 separate high school teams next year, possibly 1 combined team, depending on what the numbers are. And it's definitely something we're excited about, looking forward to adding it down the road here in Smithtown.
Gives us a moment to tell you that this exclusive broadcast is being brought to you by Orlin Cohen Sports Medicine, over 15 locations in Suffolk and Nassau. If you have a sports injury, they have a specialist for that. Terrific game from here at Smithtown East as you take a look inside the Half Hollow Hills huddle. Coach Connor Hagans.
Coach Hagans is a very good staff. He's with Coach Benway and Coach Hogan, both longtime varsity coaches. Both have head coaching experience. He's got basically 3 head coaches on that sideline. Those guys know what they're doing, and that definitely helps in these tight competitive games in Suffolk Class A.
He was very complimentary when I spoke about Smithtown East, when I spoke to him during the week. Called it a very well-coached, well-organized program. Had some nice things to say about some of the Bulls players.
And that's testament to Coach Campbell, what he's continued to do here and develop, and his coaching staff and all the hard work that they do for our student athletes here.
Once again, good D by Smithtown. Cosentino, feet in front, and there's a score. That is Rosito with his first goal of the game.
What a catch. He threw that ball to the back pipe. I didn't think it had a shot to get through. I don't even know if he was aiming where it got. I think he was looking for his teammate on the backside, and looked like Rosito snuck in there, stuck his stick up, and caught a little piece of gold and finished it.
So both coaches told me during the week they were expecting a really close game. This one is delivered on the promise, as it's now a little bit of a seesaw battle, as Hills is pulled back in front of Smithtown East 6-5. 5 minutes left to go before halftime.
A lot of good lacrosse here today. I was fortunate enough this morning to start my day at Smithtown West. Our varsity girls defeated Comswog in a very tight game, 9-7, and this is shaping up to be the same. So a lot of close, very high-skilled 4 lacrosse teams today, both sides of town in Smithtown. Great day.
Cosentino has Pellegrino on him. Pellegrino works him over a little bit. Cosentino still with possession near side.
I think Pellegrino does an exceptional job for a man his size, big boy his size, with his footwork. Good job on the ball there.
And there's a turnover. Ground ball is scooped up by Tirana as he carries into the zone. Dumps it off. Good ball moving in front. And there's a goal by Pecoraro. Second.
Giancarlo Pecoraro.
Really like them going defense to offense. Pellegrino on the ball, Tirana on the clear. Draws it to Rooney, hits the point, dumps it low to Pecorelli. Does a nice job finishing. And we're tied again.
Pecoraro, the junior, with his second goal of the game, has just tied it at 6. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Chung is taking every face-off for Half Hollow Hills. This time again, he'll work against Brody Ritter, the sophomore. Chung gets nice and low, but Ritter gets it ahead. Hills comes away with it though. Shot goes wide, chased down by Bruno. Bruno brings it in, Cosentino near side. Feeney picks him up. Janat at the X. Knocked off the play. Gets it across the field. Rayo, couple spins. Good feed on the near side, couldn't be handled. Ball still loose. It's going to stay with Hills, to the dismay of the crowd in front of us.
Might have been a loose ball push there. Some of the parents won't agree, but black ball only play on.
Cosentino turns and fires, he puts it in. Second goal of the game for Andrew Cosentino.
Again, just a big sweep. Gets to his right hand, buries it low. As a defenseman there, you just want to kind of try to put the top side. Don't let him sweep across the top of the defense. Kind of blows it off like a wide receiver, busting coverage. Nobody in the middle of the field there. And is able to take advantage of that green space and bury the ball low.
You saw Feeney slam the stick down in frustration. He tried to push Cosentino off the play, was unable to, and Cosentino put his team up 7-6. Here's another shot. Cosentino scores again.
Got to give Hills credit here. The whistle ready. Quick procedure. Filardi picks it up, throws it forward. Rayo moves it one more. Not much our goalie could do there.
Third goal of the game for Andrew Cosentino. Came in with 13 on the year, as well as 8 assists. They're up 8-6 over Smithtown East. This time, Chung loses the faceoff to Cracchiola. Rooney with possession. Behind the cage, he'll stop and hold it, wait for some help. Up top, Tyler Moses. Mars looking for room. Puts it in high.
Goal, Brendan Mars.
Again, East has been having success. The last couple goals here coming out of these 2-minute sets. Gets a pick from Mangles, goes underneath it, attacks goal line, finishes it, draws the foul. If he didn't score it, he would have drawn a 30-second push with possession. Mars does a good job finishing the ball. Penalties wiped out. We're down 1. 2 minutes left.
Mars, the senior, with his first goal in the game. And now it's Hills on top 8-7. Cracchiola has come away with the last couple, and he scoops this one. There's the shot by Rooney, and it's turned away. Santoro with his 4th save on the day.
Big save, Carroll.
That's 3 for Carroll. Down to a minute and a half left before halftime. Half Hollow Hills leads by a goal.
Kind of got lucky here in this one. Filardi snuck in behind the defense. Nobody picked him up. And thank goodness Brendan Carroll's in there. Stands tall. Denies the super talented long stick for Half Hollow Hills there.
We're going to step away and be back with the final minute 14 right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to make sure you get all the action coming your way, not just for the rest of this spring, but every year. T&D Sports brings you the top games in Suffolk and Nassau, every sport, every level, every year. Mike Trezza, Jason Lambert from here at Smithtown East with our entire T&D Sports video crew bringing you this boys lacrosse game of the week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen. It is 8-7. Hills on top of Smithtown East, approaching the 1 minute to go mark before halftime. You think they'll try to bleed some clock here, Jason, and just get one shot?
You know, Hills isn't ultra aggressive. They seem to pack it in. Most of their defense right now is within 15 yards of the goal. They're packed in pretty tight, not looking to extend out. I would think East would use some clock in, maybe hold for one more possession, maybe look to get their offense going in the last 25 to 20 seconds here.
They work it around the horn. Now back in the other direction. Cameron James, Mangles.
I think we'll see those picks again from Smithtown. They were having success the last couple times down. Here they come.
Mangles, a pick from James. Across the field. There's a shot. Hit the post.
Good look there. Goalie's best friend helped out.
Down to 10 seconds. Here's James. Puts it low. Puts it in.
Love to see that from the freshman. Super talented Cameron James. Ryan Rooney does a good job here. A little bit of a no-look pass. Right in Cameron's wheelhouse. He knows what to do with the ball down there. It's a great job. Senior to freshman. Tie this up. Last 7 seconds right before half.
Tied at 8. Again, under 10 seconds left to play in the half. So both coaches were on the money with their predictions. This game's been very, very back and forth in this first half. Chung trying to scoop it. He does. Let's see if he fires it up. He does, and it goes wide. Half a second left.
Want to check sticks here. Goalies and D should be screaming. Check sticks.
And that's going to do it for the first half. We're tied at 8. We're back with some halftime coverage right after this. You're watching the boys lacrosse high school game of the week on T&D Sports Video, brought to you by Orlin Cohen.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Incredible pass. Look at Johnson on the other end. And then a goal back for Farmingdale.
Double comes every time Spallina beats it.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina.
You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires and a save by Bowden. Her fourth already.
Fourth in 7 minutes. And another one!
Oh my, what instincts!
And her Minning score!
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Halftime here at Smithtown East as they're tied with Half Hollow Hills 8-8. Mike Trez on hand to bring you all the action here in St. James with our entire T&D Sports video crew. Numero uno, Tommy Bruno, Jamie the Genius Burkhart, Evan, don't call me Kevin Laurie, and Dave, Camera One Stemple. Terrific first half. Both coaches predicted this game was going to be close. Was a bit of a seesaw battle. Let's run down the first half scoring summary. For Hills, it was Andrew Cosentino at attack who led the way. Cosentino had 3 to lead all scorers in that first half. James Bruno had 2 goals for Hills, and Santino Rosito had 1, as well as Ryan Chung, the face-off midi, scored for Hills. For Smithtown East, it was Pecorali who had 2 goals. James Cameron had 2. Mangles had 2. And Luke DiMaria and Mars each chipped in with a goal. In terms of saves, it was Carroll with 3 saves. And it is Sal Santoro who had 4 saves for Half Hollow Hills. We thank Athletic Director Jason Lambert for joining us in that first half. Great to hear from him. Provided some terrific analysis of this game. As I mentioned, both teams' coaches, staffs predicted this one was going to be a back and forth affair. It has delivered on the promise. So let's see what adjustments each team can make in the second half to shut down the other team's main scorers and to get their own scorers in position to contribute in this game. Anthony Rayo, who we spotlighted, only had 1 goal in that first half for Hills. They're going to try to find a way to get him just a little bit more involved in the offense, whether it's assists or whether it's goals for himself. I have a feeling, and Coach Hagans of Half Hollow Hills is going to try to have to find a way to counteract that. Both teams, as I mentioned, came in middle of the pack, looking for that first signature win of the season to join that group of elite teams here in Suffolk Class A. And let's see what both coaching staffs can do. And we'll be back with the second half face-off right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, and foot and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Incredible pass. Look at Johnson on the other end. And then a goal back for Farmingdale.
Double comes every time Spalina beats it. He's got to give it up. He does to his brother who scores. Spalina to Spalina.
You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires and a save by Bowden. Her fourth already.
Fourth in 7 minutes. And another one!
Oh my, what instincts!
And her minning score!
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores!
And it looks like they're gonna push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wanta. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal. It takes more than one player to guard that. That is beautiful. That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alimo's really showcasing that she can do it all. And she's going to go for another goal. Tess Calabria with the ball. She's taking it all the way. And she's going to have a goal. That's the player you want on the hash. And that's a great save.
She really is. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
That is a beautiful goal by Madison Alimo.
Just about set for the second half to start from here at Smithtown East High School in St. James. Smithtown East Bulls hosting Half Hollow Hills 8-8 as we start the third quarter. Mike Trezza on hand, along with our entire T&D Sports production crew, the best in the business. And there you take a look at Coach Hagan's huddle as they break the huddle to start the second half. Coach Hagan's had a couple interesting things to say about Smithtown East. He said, hey, they've got a couple guys we've got to worry about, but we've got a couple guys they have to worry about. One of the guys that Smithtown East has to worry about was relatively quiet in the first half, and that is Anthony Rayo. He did have 1 goal, 2 assists in that first half. He was mainly trying to create for others. Let's see if he tries this half to continue to facilitate and then at some point get himself a little bit more involved on the scoreboard. Ryan Chung has taken every face-off. This time he'll work against Tirana. Chung controls. Procedure called on Smithtown East, so the ball is going to go to Hills. Hills in the black with the red letters. They'll move left to right here in the third. Cosentino on the far side with Trebbing on him. Cosentino trying to move around him. Sends it behind the cage, now this side. To Bradley. Bradley thought about shooting, instead passed it off. Santino with the shot. Santino Rosito, I should say. Shot goes wide, but it's tracked down by Hills. They'll keep the ball. Rayo, nice dish. And Cosentino's on the board again. 4 goals, 2 assists for the senior, Cosentino. Let's take another look at this. Rayo continuing to facilitate. Nice dish, and Cosentino really cranks it up and rips the twine for the 4th time. 9-8, Hills over Smithtown East. Chung again, he'll work against the long pole Tirana. Chung snatches it quickly. Turn and fire. There's a save by Carroll. Take another look at that. They get in the offense quickly, turn and fire, and Carroll turns them away. Fourth save of the day for Brendan Carroll, the sophomore. Smithtown East carries into the zone with Feeney. Feeney on the far side, watched by Rayo. They'll reset the offense with Mars. Mars still with possession near side. Now Mangles. Rooney at the X, gets it up top, Mars. Couple spins, looking to unleash one. Knocked off the play, gives it up. And Mangles looking to uncork one, and instead they jar it loose from him. Cameron James takes back over. James to Moses. Good ball, moving in front, put in by Tirana.
Assist, Giancarlo Pecorelli. Goal away by Johnny Tirana.
Pecorelli on the assist to Johnny Tirana, the defenseman. There you see him on your screen. The senior, the leader of that defense. Good ball movement by the Bulls. Right on the doorstep is Tirana. He doesn't miss from there, even with the long pole. And he ties the game at 9. Ritter back in the face-off circle. He'll work against Chung, who's been there all day. Chung's been doing a nice job on those face-offs. Look how low he gets. Still battling, and he scoops it. Spin by Vogt, gives it up, and it's put in by Rayo. Check it, it's Bradley, his first. Good assist by Ben Vogt. Puts it right on a tee to Luke Bradley. Bradley, the two-way midi, called by his coach a good athlete, a soccer player, and he puts that one in. And once again, in this seesaw battle, Half Hollow Hills on top of Smithtown East 10-9. Just under 7 minutes to go. Check that, just under 9 minutes to go in the third. This time Cracchiola wins it clean for Smithtown East. I have a feeling you're going to see him in there much more often the rest of this game. Mangles, the big kid with the ball. Good dish in front. There's a save by Santoro. Might have hit the post. Ball still loose. Trebek scoops it. Back the other way is Half Hollow Hills. They get it to Vogt. There's a shot, there's a save by Carroll. Carroll with his 5th save on the day. Smithtown East looking for the equalizer. Mars. Stops and waits for Moses to get on. Gets it to him. Flips it to Mangles. The 3 M's at midi. Mars, Mangles, and Moses. James on the move to his left. Mangles fires. Ball's blocked in front. Good D that time by Ben Vogt. Mangles has it. He's knocked down, no whistle. Hills is back the other way. It's Casamento who gains possession, dumps it off to Vogt. Across the field to Chiazza. Carried in by Rayo. Cosentino far side with Feeney on him. Down to 6.5 left in the third. Chung is back on the field. They dump it off to him near side. He's at the 30. Cosentino. Nice dish in front to Bruno, who scores again. The hat trick for James Bruno. Puts Hills up a pair. On the great feed by Cosentino. Good positioning by James Bruno. Takes the easy feed by Cosentino. Cosentino's third assist on the day to go along with 4 goals. And once again, Hills leads by 2. Cracchiola, predictably, is back in the face-off circle of work against Chung. Cracchiola gets low, but Chung comes away with it. Chung has been tough as nails in that face-off circle all day. Cosentino up high. Now to Rosito. Rosito near side, the lefty player. Down to 5:15 left in the third. Half Hollow Hills leads by 2 over Smithtown East. Both teams looking for their biggest win so far this year. This will be a big confidence builder for either one of these squads. Rayo gets a pick from Constantino. Rayo still with the ball. And they turn it over. Tried to find Janot behind the cage and just overshot the mark a little bit. So East is going to go back on offense. Johnny Tirana carries into the zone. Tirana dumps off to Kinahan.
Johnny!
Smithtown East showing good patience here. Cameron James with the ball. Now Rooney, back to James. Rooney again. Mars up top. Looking for just the right shot here. Devlin's also in. Turn and fire and score by Rooney.
Ryan Rooney.
Rooney's first goal on the day to go with 2 assists has just cut it to an 11-10. Half Hollow Hills lead. Turns and fires, beats his defender, puts it high, puts it in. Ryan Rooney, the senior attack, headed to Sacred Heart next year to play some lacrosse. 11-10. Cracchiola battling against Chung, and again Chung comes away with it. Carries in, loses it momentarily, and does lose it to Trebek. We've got the ball going back over to Smithtown East on the push. Kinahan, 2 guys on him, has to give it up to Mars. 2:45 left in the third as the Smithtown East crowd in front of us starts to get loud. Drizzly weather is not damping their spirits. Mars, couple spins, puts it low, bounces it home.
Unassisted goal, Brendan Mars.
Mars with his second on the day has tied it at 11, 2.5 left in the third quarter. Let's take another look at that. Mars with a spin to his right, spin to his left, working against Bradley, and he beats him and bounces it in. Tied at 11, 2.5 left. Cracchiola, the freshman, we're going to see him in there the rest of the way on the faceoff. He's done the best job of any of the guys they've tried this afternoon, working against Ryan Chung. Chung, by the way, won 16 of 20 faceoffs against Walt Whitman in that game. But Cracchiola pops it up in the air, the ball's still loose. But Hills comes away with it. It is Casamento. Check it. It's Filardi. Filardi scores! First goal of the day for the defenseman, Filardi. We'll take another look. He's working against Tirana. Gets himself free. Puts that shot low. Carroll tries to do the split, but Filardi beats it. And Hills is back on top 12-11. We're down to 2:16 left. Chung gets it ahead to Rayo. Rayo's shot goes wide. Coach Campbell told me on the phone they need no transition goals, and they also need a low turnover game. But it's Hills that has possession again, under 2 minutes left in the third, and up by 1 goal at 12-11 here at Smithtown East. Nice pick. Here's Rayo. Rayo takes the shot. Carroll makes the save. Save number 6 on the day for Brendan Carroll, the sophomore. Back the other way is Feeney. Feeney leaves it for Mangles and gets off. Mars will hold it. One minute left in the third. Far side, Cameron James. Mangles up top. Smithtown East looking to put the punctuation mark on this third quarter. Mangles fires, it bounces high and over the crossbar. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Rooney turns and fires, puts it in. Second goal of the game for Ryan Rooney. We'll take another look at this as Rooney did not want to waste time holding for the last shot. He sees the lane, takes the quick shot, lefty shot, and puts it in. Second goal of the game to go along with 2 assists, and we are tied at a dozen. 36 seconds left in the third. Cracchiola. Chung comes away with it. Gets it on the far sideline. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Half Hollow Hills is going to play for 1 shot. Cosentino holds the ball out high at the 40. Now goes to work. Tries to get it to Rosito. Rosito is knocked down, no call. We're down to 5 seconds left. Now 2. And that's the way the third quarter is going to end. Tied at 12. We've got a good one. Come back with us for the fourth quarter. Smithtown East 12, Half Hollow Hills 12 on the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
And a goal. It's cut. Beautiful save. Shot and a goal.
Getting topside to his left hand, comes around the corner, shoots it to the far post, low and away. Tough for any goalies to make that save.
Shot and a nice save.
Owen does a good job here. Moves hard without the ball.
And a goal. Number 79.
Fourth quarter here at Smithtown East. There you take a look on your screen at number 32 in black, Ryan Chung. He has won 21 out of 27 face-offs here this afternoon. There is no telling where Half Hollow Hills would be without his help. Cracchiola has done the best job for Smithtown East of anybody against him, and he gains possession this time. It's Trebek. Make that 21 of 28. I can do that math in my head, 75%. Smithtown East in the white is on the attack, tied at 12 to start the fourth quarter. We've got a terrific game here in St. James. The Bulls of Smithtown East against Half Hollow Hills. Bulls being deliberate. Mangles, the big kid up top. Ryan Rooney at the X. Cameron James. Pecorali to James. Everybody getting a touch here on this first possession of the fourth quarter. Rooney looking to make something happen. He's got Vogt on him. Rooney, couple spins, trying to unleash one. Good D that time by Hills. They take it away. And it's in the stick of the goalie, Sal Santoro. Here's Rayo on the run. Mangles chasing him from behind. Two minutes gone by here in this fourth quarter. No scoring yet in this quarter. Feeney gets physical. We've got a whistle. Let's see where this ball goes. We've got a timeout. We're going to step away. Actually, we're going to stay right here. And we're going to take a look at the Half Hollow Hills huddle with Coach Connor Hagans, as I mentioned. First, we'll take a look at this replay. Feeney getting a little physical with Zach Marco, who's in. And there you take a look at Connor Hagans. Again, he had some nice things to say about the coaching staff here at Smithtown East. Had some nice words of praise for several of their players. Says they're well coached, well organized. If you are a college-bound lacrosse player, it is important, guys, that you sign up for this event. This event is going to be Sunday, June 4th, at Holy Trinity High School in Hicksville on Long Island. It is Sunday, June 4th, and they will have reps there from all sorts of schools. You can register at cblaxers.com and showcase your skills for some of the top colleges. Down under 10 minutes left to go. From here at Smithtown East High School in St. James, Mike Trezor on hand along with our entire T&D Sports Video crew, the best crew in the business. Cosentino with the ball. He's had a great day. Dodges inside, puts it low. And there's a save by Carroll. No, they're calling it a goal. Smithtown players are upset, but they are calling that a good goal for Cosentino. It is number 5 for him on the day. Tirana really upset, jumping up and down, but we'll take another look at it. Cosentino makes his move inside against Tirana. Carroll gets low, but the ball just trickles across the line for the 5th goal of the game for Andrew Cosentino. 4 assists for him as well. And Half Hollow Hills leads 13-12. What a game. 9.5 left in the game. Chung working against Caracciolo.
Smithtown East ball.
I should say Cracciolo. East comes away with possession. It's in the stick of Brendan Mars. Mars is pushed off the play by Rayo. Still with possession. Tries to get it to James. Loses it momentarily, regathers. Rooney the X, looking to create. Dumps it off, Mangles. His shot goes wide. East will keep the ball with Pecorali. .8:20 left to go in the game. Good D by Half Hollow Hills. James, what a goal!
Assist, Tyler Rose's goal, Cameron James.
Cameron James with a Titanic goal. Gets it, doesn't waste time, doesn't give the defender a chance to come over, puts it low with a lefty shot, and rips the twine to tie this game at 13 apiece. Cracchiola working against Chung. Chung once again comes away with it. And then when he does, he gets into the offensive zone quickly. But Hills turns it over. It was Rosito on the far sideline who couldn't control. And Smithtown East is going to take back over possession. Under 8 to play in the game. Hills leads by 1 goal. Actually, we're tied at 13. Been a seesaw battle all afternoon. Mangles gets it behind to Rooney. Rooney looking for space. Out back to his right. Nice dish. It was Moses who pulled the trigger, but Moses couldn't get it on goal. Seven minutes left in the game. Big possession this time for the Bulls. Right in front to Mars at point-blank range. Let's take another look at what happens on this play. Mars is right in front, and he's turned away by Santoro. 5th save of the day for Sal Santoro, none bigger than that. Ball is out of bounds, going back over the Hills, and the crowd in front of us unhappy with that call. Chiazza dumps it off. Rayo tiptoes along the sideline and stays in. Bradley and Rayo having a catch up top. Trebin comes over to put a stop to that. Cosentino with possession on the near sideline. Cosentino picks up a pick. Carries it behind. Cosentino is doubled. Still with possession though. Couple spins, Tirana on him. Rayo up top. Rayo looking for space. Feeney comes over to make him give it up. Cosentino turns, fires. Save Carroll. Carroll with his 7th save on the game. Mangles with the ground ball. To Mars near side. Team's still tied at 13. We're under 5 minutes left to play in this game. Luke DiMaria is on, and so is Cole Milani. This is Milani on the near side, over to DiMaria. DiMaria looking for space. James looking for the lefty shot again. Instead, they chase him behind the cage where he gives it up to Rooney. Rooney directs traffic. Now goes. Over the shoulder shot goes wide. Four minutes left in this game. Both coaches told me during the week what a battle this was going to be. I thought to myself, yeah, guys. Coaches say that all the time, but they were not lying. We've got a whistle, and Hills is going back on the offense. Their sideline is pumped. Interference to call, and now we've got a penalty flag coming in. Rosito turns and spins. Two guys on him, they ride him off the play. Down to 3:15. Dish in front, saved by Carroll. Another flag coming in. We've got one flag for offside, trying to sort out what the second flag is. So we've got two penalties, both on Smithtown East. Look at this play in front. And look at the save by Carroll. Push from behind. So Hills will be on the man up for 30. Two-man advantage here. Only 4 players in the defensive zone. 6 attackers. Rayo looking to create. Cosentino. They send it around the horn, back in the other direction. Cosentino. Rayo. Feed in front. Turn and fire. Bradley. He scores. Correction, it's Bruno with the goal. His 4th on the game. Beautiful dish by Rayo. Let's take another look. 2 men up. Rayo. Good find in front. And Bruno is pumped after his 4th goal of the game. Puts Half Hollow Hills up 14-13. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Chung will work for the rest of this game against Cracciola. Cracciola, the freshman, dig it, but Chung comes away with it. Chung, bounce shot, sails over the crossbar. Smithtown East crowd in front of us imploring their troops to get this ball back and get this game tied up. 2.5 left in the game. Hills up by a goal. Cosentino has the ball in his stick as he's guarded by Johnny Tirana. Cosentino still with possession. Tirana guards him tightly.
Come on, get the ball!
Cosentino finally gives it up top to Rayo. Rayo carries it behind. He's got Trebbing on him.
What are we doing here? Let's go!
Crowd in front of us getting a little impatient. Down to a minute and a half left in the game.
There you go. Come on. Ground ball.
And here's the break that they needed.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ball is scooped up by Pellegrino. And it's going to Smithtown East.
Defensive turnover. Smithtown East ball. Timeout.
We've got a timeout. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back with the final minute 15. Hills leads by a goal.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
And it looks like they're going to push it. Oh, that is a beautiful goal. Great take and finish by Meg Kenny. Possession for Wanta. Oh, that is a beautiful feed and goal.
It takes more than one player to guard.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Tight on.
That is an insane goal by Tess Calabria. Madison Alimo really showcasing that she can do it all. And she's going to go for another goal. Tess Calabria with the ball. She's taking it all the way. And she's going to have a goal. That's the player you want on the hash. And that's a great save.
She really is. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
That is a beautiful goal by Madison Alimo.
1 minute, 14 seconds left from here at Smithtown East. Smithtown East trails by a goal against Half Hollow Hills. Coach Rob Campbell, let's see what he drew up in his timeout. His team's just gotten possession of the ball and looking for the equalizer. Mangles has played a good game. Dumps it off to Cracchiola. Cracchiola carries to the far sideline, back to Mangles. 1 minute to play in the game. Up top, Cracchiola. The freshman playing key minutes. Mars to Moses. Down to 40 seconds left. Mangles. Working against Vogt. 2 players behind the cage. Down to 25. It's going to stay with Smithtown East. The Hills bench thought they had the ball, and now it is going to go over to Smithtown. Going to go back over to Half Hollow Hills. Little confusion on the field about exactly what the call was and what the possession should be. Let's see if we can get it sorted out. So the Smithtown East coaching staff demanding an explanation because the officials are pointing the way of Half Hollow Hills. see if we can get a verbal explanation from our lead official about exactly what happened on that play. He's coming to the sideline. So they are going to send the ball to Half Hollow Hills with just 20 seconds left. And Hills up by 1 goal. Our officiating crew saying that the Hills player was closest when that ball went out of bounds. Santoro out of his goal, gets it ahead. Rayo has 2 players on him. We've got a whistle. And the ball's going back over to Smithtown. Under 10 seconds left.
Where's he going?
Why don't you go coach your team? Hey, keep quiet. That should be a technical.
It was Smithtown East. Actually, it was Half Hollow Hills who got the timeout, so they are in possession of the ball. I thought I saw the one official point to the Smithtown side. Last minute or so of this game has been a little bit of a roller coaster ride in terms of possessions. You get this very often in these types of close games. We're down to just under 10 seconds left, and Half Hollow Hills with possession, up by a goal. Looking to close this one out on the road here at Smithtown. Rayo is going to bring it into play. Quickly, 2 guys double him. Trying to make Rayo give it up. He still has possession. And that's going to do it. They knock him down at the end, but Half Hollow Hills is going to hang on for the victory. Road victory, 14-13 final. You see the jubilation on the field of the Half Hollow Hills players. And they're led back to the sideline by their goalie, Sal Santoro. You see him, number 1 right there, getting hugs and congratulations. We're going to be back to wrap this one in just a minute. Final score, 14-13, Half Hollow Hills over Smithtown.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs. In sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Back here at Smithtown East, where once again our final score, Half Hollow Hills 14, Smithtown East 13. What an absolutely thrilling game, a seesaw battle all day long. Half Hollow Hills able to hang on for the very narrowest of victories. For them, it was Andrew Cosentino leading the way with 5 goals, 3 assists, James Bruno with 4 goals, and also our spotlight player of the game, Anthony Rayo, had a goal, added 3 assists. Their goalie, Sal Santoro, I had him down for 6 saves. I'm sure he had more than that. For Smithtown East, scoring a little bit more balanced. Cameron James had 2, Pecorali had 2, Mars had 2, Ryan Rooney had 2, a couple assists as well for Rooney, and their goalie, Brendan Carroll, I had him down for 7 saves. I'm sure he had more than that. So that is going to do it from here at Smithtown East. We just want to remind you that this Tuesday at 7 p.m., please join us for our initial girls flag football broadcast. That is going to be from Division Avenue High School in Levittown. Division takes on Valley Stream Central. That's going to be this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. And for now, that's going to do it from here at Smithtown East. 14-13, Half Hollow Hills victory over Smithtown East. Our director-producer is numero uno, Tommy Bruno. Our technical director, Jamie the Genius Burkhart. Our camera 1 operator, Dave Stempel. Camera 2, Evan Laurie. For everyone here at T&D Sports, this is Mike Trezor thanking you for watching. We will see you on Tuesday.